I'd rather do it myself. I've been working on me. I've been loving on me. I had to learn to love myself.
They hate to see it, we love to see it. You continue to set the bar, they underneath it. Always bet on yourself and best believe it. If you
Hello, how are you guys? I am doing okay. I came today to do a collective message. I know I look a little rough today. I just literally got up and cleaned up a little bit and was like, you know what, let me jump on my YouTube channel. I don't want to leave them abandoned. But because basically I always be on Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook. My name is Lexis Franklin on social media on Facebook. I don't have any other website like Instagram, TikTok. I'm not there yet, but I have a following on Facebook. Like I tell people all the time, right now I am at 11K followers, and a lot of people try to steal my identity. They try to steal my Facebook page. They try to steal my pictures. That's mainly another reason why I don't really upload too many pictures anymore, because it's weird having people have your pictures. So just make sure that you guys are clicking on the right page. I post on there normally. I don't have any new accounts. I've had the same account since I was 16. So you can look down my page and actually see me being active and me posting anything that's new, anything that's a month from now, a couple months from now, anything that's last year. That is not me. I have had the same social media since I was 16 years old. So I just want you guys to know that if you do decide to follow me on Facebook, that'd be great. My name, like I said, is spelled E as in elephant, L as in leopard, E as in elephant, X as in X-ray, I as in igloo, S as in Sam, and then Franklin, like the turtle, like, hey, it's Franklin. So yeah, that's me. So make sure that you guys are taking the time out to add me on different platforms. But if you're just, some people don't like Facebook. So if you're just, if you're just a YouTube type of person, then hey, here I am. I'm on here too. So I'm still trying to build my platform when it comes to YouTube. I'm still new to this. And sometimes it's hard to get up and actually record a video, then add my intro thing on there, and then put the music and all that type of stuff. It's so complicated sometimes, but I'm here, I'm doing it, and we're gonna jump into a collective message. A collective message is for anybody. It could touch anybody. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care what you got going on in your life. This is for the overall collective. This is not just for earth signs or air signs or Virgo or Taurus, or this is for anyone. So you guys just get ready. Y'all sit back, drink y'all drink, eat y'all popcorn, whatever the case may be, whatever y'all doing, chill with your kids, and I'm going to get into it for the collective. All right, let's do it. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What's going on with the collective? What's going on? All right. What's going on with the collective? What about the Hermit card, Spirit? What's going on with the collective? Okay. All right. So with the Hermit card being here to start the collective off, I feel like a lot of you guys are going within and actually doing some type of soul searching. I feel like you guys are actually starting to realize it starts with you. It doesn't start with anybody else but you. You have to love yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to understand yourself. Sometimes you got to sit with yourself before you can actually jump into something with anybody else. I feel like with this page of cups being in reverse, some of you guys could have gotten out of a crazy connection. Some of you guys could have got out of a crazy, some type of relationship, with a person that, you found out certain things about them, and it's time for you to actually move on. And I feel like you guys are actually doing that. Some of y'all could be praying. Some of y'all could be going to church a little bit more regularly. Some of you guys may be hanging out with family and friends. Some of you guys are even hanging out with your children at this moment, trying to suck all that good energy in, because you just came from something that was crazy. So you guys are actually moving forward and trying to find out you. Some of you guys are in isolation as well. Some of you guys are not coming outside. You guys are not hanging out. I'm hearing that song by by NBA Youngboy. I've been hiding from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Some of you guys are hiding from the camera. Some of you guys are hiding from people. Some of you guys are dealing with those feelings and emotions by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are getting so close to God where you're getting to the point where you feel like you don't need anybody else. You guys are literally just focusing more so on yourself. And I feel like a whole bunch of win is gonna come from that. Like a whole bunch of celebration, a whole bunch of like you're gonna overcome. You know, you guys maybe were in a place where you didn't know yourself until you got into this connection. You didn't love yourself until you got into this connection. So a lot of good things is going to come from you actually taking that break and taking that time within yourself to figure yourself out. You're going to celebrate more loving you, if that makes sense. I feel like with this Page of Pentacles being here, you guys could have took some losses being in that connection or dealing with people that, you know, weren't really good for you. Some of you guys could have, you know, lost some opportunities. Some of you guys could have lost yourself. Some of y'all could have just took losses when it comes to the connection. I feel like with the Ace of Swords being here, some of you still have some learning to do. And that's okay. It's not a rush. You know what I'm saying? It's not a race. I tell people this all the time. It is a marathon. It's not a race. You're going to keep on learning. You're going to keep on growing. Some of you guys have to go through it again to actually wake up. But I feel like half of your collective is waking up and half of them are still like trying to figure it out. And that's okay. Like, don't feel like you have to rush your life. This is your life. This is what you are doing for yourself. I feel like with this King of Swords being here, this person may be coming back around too, but I feel like you're going to reject this person. I feel like this person really doesn't have a chance. Whatever it is that they did or whatever it is that they took you through, you are finally done with that. And I salute you guys because I've had my share of toxic connections, and you know, it's not easy actually leaving the connection. It's not easy actually, you know, focusing on yourself and loving yourself. You know, even though we should, you know, you think that's normal, but when you have temptation, whether that's a man, whether that's, you know, drinking, whether that's having, you know, whatever, sex, whatever that may be, sometimes that temptation overpowers our self-love, our self-worth, you know what I'm saying? Like, it overpowers. So it's not necessarily you. Sometimes, I mean, God put man here, and so some people feel like they have to have a relationship or they have to have someone, and they don't really know how to be alone. And you could be that person, because I was that person. I was that person that didn't know how to be by myself until now, and I'm 25 and I'm just now getting it. You know what I'm saying? So it did take some time. What else do you have for the collective? Some of you guys could be grieving right now. Some of you guys could be very, very, very depressed. That's why some of you guys may not be going outside. You may be in heavy isolation because you don't want people to see you this way, which is fine. But just make sure that you don't stay down for too long. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to feel how you feel, and know that the divine is taking care of everything. Anybody that hurts you, anybody that tried to destroy you or belittle you, they're going to get their karma. But at the same time, it's not for you to worry about what they have going on, or not to feel like you lost anything. Because, you know, sometimes a relationship can feel like a loss. It can feel like something that you have to grieve over because you did lose that person. They may not be physically gone. They may not be physically gone, but emotionally you don't have that person anymore. Physically, you may not be able to see that person or hang out with that person, or you guys may not have the same relationship that you guys had, you know, and I know that that's just like another loss, you know. So I feel that. With the Knight of Cups being in reverse, some of you guys may feel like, oh, I don't want another relationship anymore. I do feel like I have been on my healing journey for almost over a year and some months. And so I understand how it feels. I understand how it feels to feel like, oh, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to be committed no more. I don't want nobody that's going to break my heart no more. But everybody's not the same. Everybody's not the same. Everybody's not going to hurt you. Everybody's not going to treat you bad. I always tell people, be open to love, because you never know, that person that you were with 2 to 5 years, you can meet somebody in 2 weeks or 2 months that treats you better than somebody has ever treated you in your life. So just be open. Don't close it. And also work on your heart chakra. Work on forgiving. Work on letting it go. Because I'm not saying that you're going to let it go by tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is make sure that you are doing the actual things to understand. Make sure that you are actually analyzing the connection and actually realizing what is it that I needed to gain from this connection. It's a reason that you met the person. It's a reason that you went through Sorry. It's a reason that you went through what you went through. It's a reason why you guys met, so that you can learn, that you can grow, and you can overcome. This is something to overcome. This is not something to stay stuck and stay stagnant. This is something for you to actually overcome. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles being in reverse, let me clarify the Five of Pentacles. I feel like the Five of Pentacles being in reverse, Spirit is saying this is not the time to stay down. This is not the time to feel abandoned or lost. Know that your spirit guides are with you. Know that God is with you. Whatever it is that you believe in, know that they are with you. They didn't leave you. They didn't forsake you. You know, sometimes when we go through our situations, we get mad at God, or we get mad at, you know, whatever you guys believe in, you know, your spirit game. Some of you guys get mad and upset and think that God is leaving you. But no, this is the perfect time for you to build up that energy and that passion to go after it is what you want now. You know, with separation, you know what I'm saying, is good for you sometimes. Separation and letting people go and being alone, it gives you time to think. It gives you time to build. It gives you time to plan. It gives you time, preparation. You know what I'm saying? Proper preparation. It gives you that time to actually see, what do I want for myself? You know what I'm saying? With the Knight of Swords being here. Now it's time to go after whatever it is that you actually want. And you don't have anyone holding you back. I feel like with the Ten of Wands being here, that was just confirmation of what I just said. I feel like you guys are going to come up out this mental blockage. I feel like you guys are going to come up out of this stuck and stagnant energy. It just may take some time, and maybe another month or two is significant for someone as well. You may be living a whole different life within another month and a half if you just actually spend the time to pour into you. You know, you need to be around people that reciprocate the energy with this Two of Cups energy. You need to be around people that actually pour into you as well. With this Ten of Pentacles being here, this is time for you to focus on your generational wealth. This is time for you to get closer with your kids. This is time for you to get closer with yourself, your family, your mother, whatever that case may be. This is time to focus on your wealth, your finances, getting yourself together emotionally, spiritually, physically, you know, hit the gym, whatever it is, whatever it can bring good things closer to you. This is the time to actually go after it. With the Nine of Pentacles being here, I feel like now that you guys are getting over this hump or about to get over this hump, the money can actually flow. Finances can actually get better for you. You will even start to glow. You and somebody needs to start wearing yellow. I wear yellow. But somebody needs to start wearing more yellow. You know what I'm saying? It's good for your chakras. I forgot what chakra it actually is, but I don't remember what chakra it is, and I think it's your sacral chakra. I think that's what Spirit just told me, if I'm not mistaken. Your sacral chakra is good for yellow. But money is about to get ready to come in for you guys. But I feel like you have to actually believe that. You have to be confident in that. You have to know that things are about to get ready to get better for you. With the Star card being here, I feel like with the Star card being in reverse, some of you guys are waiting on an apology. You're waiting on them to come back. You're waiting on them to actually give you some type of closure. And I was at that place in my life not too long ago as well, so don't feel bad. But sometimes you have to understand that they may not give you that. They may not, and if they do, it may be a year or two later. I didn't get an actual apology until this year. So a year has whole passed, and if I would have been waiting on that apology, I would have been prolonging my healing process. You have to accept their apology, even if they don't even say it, even if they can't say it, even if they choose to deny what they did to you, even if they choose to, you know what I'm saying, swear up and down it was you. You have to just move along gracefully. I feel like with this Ten of Wands energy being here, this is not the time to try to fight for them. It's not the time to try to beat yourself up. I feel like right now you should give yourself some grace. Give yourself some, you know, some time to you know what I'm saying, release all that negativity and that negative energy. If it's not working, don't try to force it to work. Don't be calling a phone talking about, you know, well, I thought you loved me, or I thought you said you were going to be there forever. This is not time for the confrontation. This is time for you to accept it and actually move on. With this Moon card being here, that's just confirmation of what I just said. It's time to accept that they are not good people, or they didn't treat you the way that you want to be treated. And not all the time people are just horrible people. They just don't know how to love you, because that's not who you're supposed to be with anyway. Sometimes God has your king or your queen on down the line for you, and you'll realize like, whoo, I'm glad I didn't stay with that person, because this person treats me way better than the last person I thought I want to spend my whole life with. I feel like with this Ace of Cups energy, let me clarify this Ace of Cups energy. I feel like with this Ace of Cups energy, you guys need to pour those good emotions into yourself. Don't be feeding bad emotions, because I got the Empress in reverse. Maybe you guys are feeling less confident. Maybe you guys are feeling like, woe is me. Why did this happen to me? Or why did this person leave me? I feel like in this moment, you guys need to realize that everything happens for a reason, and everything is done and said exactly how it was supposed to be done and said. Like, you have to understand that, it's not always you. And it's not always them. Sometimes they're just not the piece to your puzzle. We're like, look at us like a puzzle. If he's a big old puzzle or a little puzzle, he doesn't fit you. Sometimes they don't fit. Sometimes people don't fit, and it's okay. You don't have to bash them on social media. You don't have to tell them everything that they did wrong. They know. They know exactly what they did. They know exactly who they hurt. So with them hurting you or treating you this way, you need to just be able to accept it and move on. Not saying that you have to forgive them right now. I'm not saying that you have to do this today. But what I'm saying is, do this for you. Don't do this for them. Whew. What about the Death card and the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse? And some of you guys with this Seven of Wands energy being in reverse, some of you guys, this happened because you don't have any boundaries. It's good to set boundaries. It's good to let people know that they can't walk in and out your life like a revolving door. So when you don't set those boundaries for people, and even this doesn't even have to be all about a relationship. This could be people in general, with your mom, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your friends. Everybody should have a boundary that they should know to not cross. Or you should have a boundary or a standard about yourself that you should not let people overdo you. You know what I'm saying? Or overplay you. They shouldn't play you at all. But sometimes people do that. So what I'm saying to you, or what I'm trying to get you to understand, is if you set those boundaries, people will know how far they can go. What about this Death card? And I feel like with this Death card being in reverse, you guys may feel like your life is over, or there's not new anything good gonna come. Six of Wands right here. Good things are coming your way. Sometimes you have to let people go because they're dead weight, or they the reason why you going through half the stuff you're going through, and you won't realize that until this shows up in your life. And when it may take a month from now. It may take you to actually start doing the inner work and get up out that bed. It may take you to journal. It may take you to go to this connection could have pushed you to go to therapy. This connection could have pushed you closer to your friends, your support group. You never know why this is happening to you. This could have pushed you to go harder in your job. Now you maybe end up being the boss. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll push you into opening up your own business. Sometimes we go through these things and people don't even know they're knocking us right into our biggest blessings. But that's when you're supposed to be happy and you're supposed to be thankful that these people actually did that for you. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, let's see. What about the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Money may be coming in real slow for you guys right now. And I feel like it's all because of the way you think. When you start thinking negative and you start saying negative things about your life and putting that type of things over your life, that's what you get. But you can't water plants you can't grow plants without any water. You have to pour that positive. And even though I'm struggling now, God still made a way. Even though I'm heartbroken now, God still loves me. Even though they broke me, I know someone's going to come along and treat me better than what I ever treated myself, ever knew that was out there. You have to you have to speak positive. It's good to say affirmations. It's good to write them down. Listen to motivational speakers. Sometimes throughout the day, I listen to Sarah Jakes. Sarah Jakes is one of the most loving women or kindest spirit that I ever seen. And so sometimes I go to her or I listen to her just because she does something for my spirit. Find something that pushes you, that brings you up instead of bringing you down. Stop listening to sad songs. Stop listening to depressing songs if it's going to affect your mood, if it's going to make you cry, if it's going to make you reminisce. You know what I'm saying? Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. You guys don't need to worry about your past. You don't need to worry about what you're leaving. Only thing that you need to worry about right now is the new beginning that you're on the way to. So that's what I'm going to do today. That was my last card that I'm going to pull today. I'm going to let this be real short. But I really do appreciate you guys, and I just want to let y'all know we all go through heartbreaks. We all go through hard times. We all go through certain struggles, and we all take losses, whether that's financially, whether that's money, whether that's, I said financially, then I said money, but whether that's being broke up with or having to leave somebody. We have all been there and done that. But the thing is, what did you learn from it? What did you do about it? What did you do to put your best foot forward? You see what I'm saying? So always put your best foot forward. Don't beat yourself down. Sometimes we can be our own biggest critics. Sometimes we can be in the way of our good blessings by the way we think and by the way we move. You have to be confident in yourself. You have to know that you are the prize. You have to know that you are important and that the right people will flock to you. One thing about energy, when you are a good energy, sometimes bad comes to you too, but you will meet your right person. You will meet your soul tribe. You will meet your husband. You will meet your wife. But it just comes with time. And during the time, you should be growing. You should be blossoming. You should be coming up with better plans, better goals until you meet your person. And sometimes you guys have to stop being so open. When people show you those red flags, when people show you who they are, cut them off in the midst. I'm pretty sure when you dated this person or when you fell in love with this person, it was already things about them that you weren't paying attention to. But now in your next connection or the next time you start dating, you will start realizing, hey, this is not what I want to do. This reminds me of something that I've already been through, and I don't want to go through that again. Sometimes God has to spin the block and see if we pass the test and we learned the lesson before he gives us our bigger prize. But yes, thank you guys for so much for chiming in with me today. I'm sorry, I'm a little sick. But thank you guys for chiming in with me today. Thank you so much for taking out the time to spend with me today. And I hope that you guys have a blessed day. And please just keep watching me. I hope I gave you guys some clarity, some insight. And I appreciate you guys so much. Bye, y'all.